Hi everyone, Jamie King here from Flex and Flow. Thank you so much for joining me for this 20-minute yoga workout with our friends over at Now Foods. To get started, we're just gonna jump up onto our feet. So we're gonna start at the top of our mat standing whenever you're ready. All right, arrive at the top of your mats and go ahead and ground down through all four corners of your feet. Turn your palms to face forward. And just let your hands rest down next to your sides. Open up and expand across your heart. Find your breath, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And as you breathe, think about what it is that you can be thankful for here today on your mat. Perhaps thankful for your body for moving with you today, your breath for fueling you, for energizing you, and your mind for accepting what is to come. You can stay here with your arms at your sides, or if you'd like, on your next inhale, reach them up to the sky, fill up with air, press the air up and overhead. And then as you exhale, maybe turn your palms to face down towards your sides and release the air back out. So we're pulling the air up on the inhale, pressing it between our palms. And then exhale, we're gonna turn the palms down and press the air back out. Inhale, reach up, extend. And exhale, release it down. On this next one, reach all of the air up, press it up to the sky, take a big inhale. And then hinge from your hips, soften your knees and fold down towards your toes, letting your upper body just dangle. Maybe letting your head and neck be a little softer. You can grab opposite elbows or just let the fingertips dangle, your choice. We'll breathe in and out softly here. Pressing down through all four corners of the feet, continuing to lift our hips and really engage the fronts of the thighs. One more inhale. Stay for your exhale breath. On your next breath in, slide your palms up your shins. Take a little halfway lift with your spine. Gaze is forward and down. And then exhale, soften the knees and folds. Press all the way up to stand. Rise up, in breath. And then exhale once again, hinge from your hips, we fold. Find a halfway lift, lengthen your spine, press your palms towards your shins, lift your low belly in and up, and fold. Press through the feet, we'll rise to stand all the way up. One more time, we'll exhale, hinge from the hips and fold. Take a halfway lift, hands to our shins. Soften the knees, fold back down. Rise all the way to stand, press the air up, really feel the arms working to press the air to the sky, and then hinge from the hips and fold towards your toes. On your next inhale, find your halfway lift, but this time, plant your palms, bend your knees, and step back to a high plank top of a push-up. At any point, you can lower your knees down to the mat for a little extra support, or you can keep them lifted. We're here for 5. Low belly engaging, press through the palms, wrap your upper arms in for 4. Be thankful for your strength here. Notice it. We're here for 3. Keep the thighs engaging, press through the tops of the thighs for 2. 1, lower your knees to the mat if you haven't already, and then chest and chin follow. We'll bring our heart forward and up, little baby cobra. Releasing the tops of the feet to the mat and maybe drawing the heels a little closer. See if you can shrug your shoulder blades together, widen and broaden your heart. Take an in-breath. Exhale, release forehead towards the floor. Rock your hips towards your heels, find child's pose, lengthen your spine. 2 breaths here. Coming into your space, this little yoga bubble, breathing in. And 1 more big breath out. We'll roll forward into tabletop as you're ready, pressing into the palms, all 4s. And then take your right foot back behind you on your mat. And gently rock the right heel towards the back of the mat, stretching into your right calf and hamstring, really pressing into the palms to make some space. And then we'll inhale, bring the shoulders back over the wrists, hug your low belly in, and lift your right foot off of the mat, three-legged table. Keep pressing through the palms, breath in. Breath out, bring your right knee into your nose, find a little curl of the spine. Inhale, extend, get longer. Exhale, draw the knee in. One more time, we'll inhale, get long. Exhale, draw in. This time, inhale, get long. Exhale, draw your right knee in towards your nose and gently step your foot through. You might want to walk your back foot out a little bit so you have space. And then we'll press through our right foot and bring our hands to our upper right thigh, or maybe you start to draw them up and overhead, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Drop your shoulders down and back, open up through your heart, breath in. And stay for the breath out, settle into the lunge. On your next inhale, reach your arms out wide. We're gonna give ourselves a hug. We're gonna wrap our hands to our opposite shoulders and then draw your chin towards your chest and a slight arch of the spine, just finding that nice space between the shoulder blades. And then we'll inhale, re-lengthen the arms out wide, stretch your heart a little higher towards the sky, and then give yourself a nice big hug. Maybe you switch the grip, one arm crosses that didn't the last time. Last time we go, we inhale, arms out wide. Again, maybe you switch the cross of the arms and find that little hug. Finding gratitude for your body here. On your in-breath, re-extend the arms. And then float them high to the sky. We'll take our hips back towards the left heel, lengthen through the right leg, and press your right toes towards the sky for a half split. Squaring left hip forward, drawing the right hip back in line. Take a big breath in, find a halfway lift. And exhale, bring your belly a little closer to your right thigh, feeling the stretch in your right hamstring. Take one more breath here. As you exhale, rebend into the right knee. Bring your hands to the inside of your right foot and just heel toe it gently out to the right, finding lizard lunge. You can stay here exactly as you are, or if you would like, root down through your left hand, bring your right hand to your right inner thigh, and gently nudge the thigh away. Maybe you take your gaze up and over your right shoulder. You can stay here, or if it's within your practice, bend your left knee, bring your heel towards your seat, reach right arm to the sky, and then take it back behind you, and maybe you float in space, or you can bind to the top of your left foot. Find more spaciousness here, one more breath. Just opening our hips, sending them a little love. And then we'll exhale, release the left foot if we have it. Both hands come back down to the inside of the right foot. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Soften the left knee and step forward into a Malasana squat at the top of your space. So you'll bring your feet to the pinky side edges of your hands and then draw your elbows in towards your thighs and lift your heart. If this is not comfortable for whatever reason, you can also sit up a little bit higher here in your squat. Okay, from wherever you are in your Malasana, take one more big breath. And then we'll exhale, release our hands down to the mat. You can heel toe your feet a little closer, whatever feels most stable. We'll take a halfway lift, lengthen hands to our shins, and exhale, fold. Press through the feet to rise all the way to stand. Reach up, get long, lengthen. Exhale, take it back down towards your toes. Halfway lift, inhale. Soften your knees, plant your palms, and step back to your plank. Feel really strong here. Take a moment to notice your strength. Wrap your triceps up and in. Take a deep, full breath in. As you breathe out, lower knees, chest and chin to the mat. Bring your heart forward and up as you come to the tops of the feet, pressing the heels a little closer. Maybe draw the shoulder blades closer, and then remove the shoulders from your ears. Breath in. Breath out, forehead to the floor. Bring hips to heels, child's pose, rock it back. Find a full breath in. And a full breath out. On your in-breath, take yourself into tabletop pose, all fours. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. We'll inhale our left leg back behind us on the mat. And then press into the palms as you draw the left heel back to find a little more space in your left calf and hamstring. Take an inhale to rock back forward, shoulders over wrist, belly in. Lift your left foot to your hips height. Breath in, extend. Breath out, knee into your nose. Inhale, get longer. And then contract, knee to nose. Inhale, get longer. Exhale, knee to nose, contract. On this one, inhale, get a little longer. Press through the left heel. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose and gently step your left foot through. You can walk your right toes back, make lots of space for yourself. And then hands to your left thigh, or when and if you feel ready, circle sweep them up to the sky. Melt into your hips, lift through your heart here. Take a big breath in. And stabilize the lunge as you breathe out. Arms out wide like a T. And then we're gonna find those little hugs. We're gonna wrap our arms together, bringing hands to our shoulders, and then maybe dropping the chin towards the chest. Inhale, expand the arms. Get a little wider across your heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades back behind you. And then exhale, maybe switch the cross of the arms and find your hug. Inhale, open your heart. Feel that nice joy, expansion, and breath. Exhale, contract. Find that safety and warmth of your body here. Come back through center. Inhale, reach long. And then arms up to the sky. Shift your hips towards your right heel. Lengthen your left leg. Find your half split. Draw your right hip forward, left hip back. Take a little inhale halfway. Exhale, belly comes down a little closer to the left thigh. Find a full breath in. And a full breath out. We're gonna inhale here. And then as we exhale, we're gonna bend our left knee, walk our hands to the inside of our left foot, and heel toe the left foot out to the outer edge of the mat as much as you need. You may walk those right toes back even more if you need the space. And then you can stay here in your active lizard lunge, or if you'd like, you can start to press down through your right hand, take your left hand to your inner thigh, and just gently draw your left heart open. Always okay to stay as you are, or bend your right knee, kick your heel towards your seat, maybe left arm to the sky, maybe it reaches back and floats in space or grabs the top of the right foot as you continue to press into the right palm and open up across your left side heart. 2 deep breaths here. 1 more full deep breath here. If you have the hand and foot, gently release. Bring the left arm back down to the mat. We'll tuck our right toes, lift the right knee, and step forward, Malasana squat, so you can have the hips in line or a little above the knees, or they can lower if you have that space. Really engaging through the low pelvic floor and lifting through the heart. 2 breaths here, feeling that nice juicy stretch in your hips. 1 more breath here. Take an inhale, and then lower the hands down, shift your hips up towards the sky, heel toe the feet a little closer to make space. Take a halfway lift, hands to shins, and exhale, we fold. Rise to stand all the way up, we reach up, and then exhale, hinge from your hips and fold. Take an inhale, find your halfway lift. Walk yourself back to a high plank, top of a push-up. Again, celebrate your strength here. Really press the mat away. Wrap your triceps inwards, feeling that pressing down of the mat, that lifting up, that lightness of your body. Take 1 more breath. Lowering knees, chest, chin. You can go all the way down to your belly, or if you want, bend your elbows 90 degrees, chaturanga. And then maybe slide onto the tops of the feet for baby cobra, or upward facing, keeping the kneecaps lifting, the thighs engaging, belly drawing in. Take a breath. Exhale, roll over the toes, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog we go. Take a full deep breath here, everyone. Nice work. And empty out through the mouth, let it go, H-A. 1 more time, big breath in, send your body love and energy. And then release whatever you can here, H-A. Nice work. On your breath in, take your right leg high to the sky. We're gonna bend into the right knee, bring the heel close to our left glute and extend up, reaching through the right side body. On your in-breath, take your right leg high, and then bring your knee in towards your nose, give it a little gentle squeeze, and lightly step your foot through. We're gonna sink into our hips, just gently lowering that back knee to a hover. And then we're gonna walk our back toes in a couple inches and then lift your hips to the sky as you attempt to lengthen through your front right leg. Finding a breath into your right hamstring here. Take a deep breath in. Stay for the breath out. One more inhale, find a little half lift with the spine. Walk your left toes back. Press down actively through your right foot and rise up, high crescent pose. Maybe heel toe your right foot out a little bit to the right to make space. Think train tracks, not tight rope. Breath in. Stay and deepen the lunge, breath out. Inhale, arms out wide like a T. Really draw the shoulder blades closer. Expand your heart here. Feel that nice spaciousness in your body. And then exhale, contract into that little hug. Inhale, expand. And exhale, contract. One more time, inhale, expand. And exhale, contract. This time, inhale, expand, get really nice and wide across your heart. And then we're gonna bring our attention into our right front foot and draw the left knee all the way up and in towards the chest, finding balance. If you wobble, that's okay. I want you to either take opposite shoulders once again with the palms, or bring your backs of palms together or fronts of palms, maybe left arm under the right. Soften the right knee. Bring your left knee up and over. You can kickstand on the mat, float it in space, or wrap it around your right calf. Finding eagle pose. Garudasana, sinking through the hips, lifting up through the elbows. 2 more breaths. See if you can find some stability here. Find some centering and some calm. 1 more breath. On our inhale, we'll unravel our arms and reach our left knee back up and in towards the chest. And then we're gonna step the left leg all the way back to our high crescent pose. Take a breath in, spin your back heel down, open up your arms, warrior 2. Separate your fingers, spread your arms nice and long, feel that power and energy all the way through your fingertips, inhale. Sink your hips a little deeper, exhale. Reach your right fingers forward, flip your palm to the sky, reverse your warrior. Take a big breath here, really stretching into your right side body. And breath out, release your hands down to the mat. Left hand stays rooted, right fingers reach up, simple twist. Open across your heart. Maybe gaze at your right fingertips if your neck will allow. 1 more breath. Release your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Soften your left knee and step forward into your Malasana. Revisiting that stretch of the hips. You can stay or take your left arm out long in front of your left shin and maybe extend your right fingertips towards the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands through heart. Release your hands to the mat, hips lift to the sky. You can heel toe the feet in if that feels more stable. And this time find your halfway lift. Bend your knees, set your hands down, step back to your plank. You can hold your plank for another breath, maybe the knees lower here. Chaturanga, all the way to the belly, knees, chest, chin. Upward facing or cobra, shine your heart forward and up. Downward facing dog we go, lifting our hips towards the sky. Nice work. We're gonna do our left side. Here we go. Take a big breath in through the nose. HA, let it go. 1 more time, big breath in. HA, let it go. Inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, bend into your knees, stack your hip, draw your left ribs a little more open. Maybe point your left knee a little higher, get the heel towards your right glute. And then inhale, extend the left leg high. Carefully bring your left knee into your nose, press down through the mat, make space, and lightly step the left foot through. Sink your back knee to a hover, lift your 2 straighter legs, walk the right back toes in a little bit and lengthen through the spine. Pause here to find some space in your left hamstring. Find some space in your spine. Taking deep, full breaths. One more inhale, find a little half lift. And then as you exhale, soften your legs. Step your right toes a little farther back to stabilize your legs. And we rise up to high crescent. Melt into your hips, press back through your right heel, breath in. Stabilize into your lunge, breath out. Arms out wide like a T. Exhale, hug in. Inhale, arms out wide. Exhale, hug in. Inhale, arms draw out nice and wide. Feel that expansion of your heart. Exhale, draw everything in. Find that nice big hug. Celebrate yourself. On your inhale, take your arms wide. Weight into the left foot. Reach your right knee into your chest. And then think about right arm coming under the left as right thigh comes up and over the left. Maybe you take shoulders, backs of palms, or fronts of palms, and then you sink your hips down and away. Lifting up through your fingertips, feeling that spaciousness in your back, your upper spine. Feeling centered and grounded here. Finding focus and calm. Take another deep breath in. And a deep breath out. We'll first unravel the arms and then bring our right knee up and in towards our chest. And then step it back for high crescent. Stabilize your legs. Find a deep breath in. Exhale, release your right heel down. Warrior two, bend into your left knee. Separate your fingertips nice and wide. Breath in. Breath out, we sink a little deeper. Inhale, left fingers forward, flip the palm, reverse it. Take it up and back. Lengthen through your left rib cage. Big full breath here. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Right hand down, left fingers lift high to the sky, simple twist. Press back through your right heel, deep breath in. Exhale, release left hand to the inside. We'll step our right foot forward and find Malasana squat. Nice work, everybody. Feeling into the hips here, maybe rocking a little bit back and forth. You can stay or once again stretch your right arm in front of your right shin this time, and then maybe the left arm reaches high to the sky, finding a little twist. Breath in. Breath out, hands through heart. Release them down to your mat, forward fold. Heel toe the feet a little closer together in your choice. You can move to high plank, finding a vinyasa. Or if you'd like, go ahead from here and sink your hips down towards your heels, coming into a little toe stand. You can keep your hands on blocks or mat to your thighs, or maybe they reach to your heart center. Pausing. If you have made your way through your vinyasa, meet us on a seat when you are ready. Lowering down onto your seat. We'll reach our fingers nice and forward, stretch up tall and proud into our chest. Feel all that expansion you've just created here on your mat. And then release all the way down onto your back. Once you get to your back, root down through your left foot. Bring your right knee into your hands, wrapping around the shin, and draw your right knee in towards your right shoulder. Now you can stay here, or maybe you expand your left leg long if that's comfortable in your low back. Bringing your right knee out a little wider, finding wind removing pose. Making space for ourselves. Making space for all of that thankfulness and gratitude that's pouring in. For our bodies, our minds, our breath, for showing up here today and giving ourselves this gift of movement. You can release your right hand down at your right side long. Bump your hips gently to the right, and then bring your right knee up and over to the left. Just finding a gentle supine twist here, just to your degree. If you want to gaze over your right hand, you can. If that's more comfortable for your neck to gaze at the sky, feel free to do so. One more breath. And then bring your right knee back in through your right shoulder. Find that little squeeze up and in. And then lower the sole of the right foot down onto the mat. Gently release it. Left shin into your hands. Bring your knee in towards your left shoulder. Stay or extend your right leg long, wind-removing pose. See if you can flex both feet and then draw your left knee a little outside of the shoulder. Feeling that spaciousness in your hips. Finding a little magic here. Take another inhale. Stay for the exhale. As you're ready, release your left arm out long like a wing. Bump your hips to the left and let your left knee travel up and over to the right. You might be kickstanding your left knee on your right elbow. Maybe your gaze is at the sky, or you take it over your left hand and shoulder if that's comfortable for your neck. Feeling that release of your low spine. Maybe feeling that nice stretch through your glute, your outer hip. One more breath. We'll bring our left knee back through center. Let the right knee come up to meet it. Give both shins a little squeeze, knees in towards chest. If you want to wrap opposite elbows for an even bigger hug, you can. Bring your toes towards your face. Feel that activity in your legs as you draw your low back towards the mat, feeling grounded here, feeling safe and secure. When and if you feel ready, taking hands to shins, or maybe your peace fingers to big toes or hands to the outsides of your feet. We'll bend the knees, drag them to the outsides of our ribs for happy baby Balasananda. Whatever variation will feel good in your hips is where I want you to be. Giving yourself this simple gift of resting here on your mat, of allowing your hips to feel soft and easy, your body and mind to feel taken care of and light. One more breath. As you're ready, bring your knees back in through center. Give yourself a little hug. And then join me rocking and rolling up into a comfortable seat. You can sit on your shins or rest on your actual seat, lengthening your spine. Placing your palms down somewhere on your body, whether they rest on your thighs, hand to heart and belly, or two palms meet at your heart center is up to you. Taking 3 more breaths together to close our practice today. Giving ourselves thanks for showing up on our mats. One more full breath in. And a big breath out. Let it go through the mouth. My hands through my third eye in honor and gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody, for flowing with me today, for this beautiful 20 minutes, thankful flow. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, holiday, whatever it might be when you are enjoying this class. Thank you again. Namaste.